This little guy is a Chihuahua. He has a tiny little body and a big heart. He was born with a deformed front leg, so when he was just a little puppy, his mom couldn't find a home for him because he was, in her words, too ugly to find a good home. Many people have turned their noses up at this little dog. They said that he would never be able to run or play or do anything with that deformed front leg, but he never let that get him down. You see, even though he had a difficult start to life, he still had his tail and his big brown eyes. And most importantly, he had his spirit. One day, a little girl came along who was also different. She had crutches and a big smile. When she saw him, she knew he was the perfect dog for her. And when he saw her, he knew she was the perfect person for him. You see, she had something in common with him. They were both different, but they didn't let that bring them down. They both knew that being different didn't mean they weren't perfect. And so they became the best of friends. Every day they go on little adventures together. Sometimes they go to the park and he runs around with his friends. Sometimes they go to the lake and watch the ducks swim by. Sometimes they just stay home and watch TV. But no matter what they do, they always do it together. And they wouldn't trade it for the world. The little girl learned that just because she uses crutches doesn't mean she can't do anything. And the little dog learned that just because he looks different doesn't mean he's not perfect. They say that you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, and I think that's true. Because who knows? The person or the dog that you think is perfect might not be. But the one you think is ugly or weird might be the best friend you ever had.